let's talk brows and lashes. So you guys are a little bit low there. Okay, anyway, so Unique has two different products that sorry, I keep moving the camera that I utilize. I use this one the most. It is the brow gel. You can use this to just, and I'll show you in a second how that works. It comes in three different colors. And then we also have a brow liner. And again, three different colors, and it has a little brow brush so you can brush it in after you're done. I don't use this one as often, but I know that I have had some clients that, if you're thinning and you need to just kind of, fill in some of those gaps, this works great for it. And then the brush. So the one that I use that I find that is amazing for me, that I didn't even think I needed it until I started using it, is the brow gel. So there's one of the ways that we're that is designed is to go backward across your lashes, or I'm sorry, your eyebrows, and just add a little bit of that color on. And then, but I also really like to just, which is what you could probably use the other brow brush for, but I just kind of use this as a brush as well and just brush in the eyebrow. So here's a little bit in the way, but I don't know if you can see the difference, but it just gives this a little bit of definition. So I'm going to do the other brow, and actually I'll do the other brow and then come right back. Okay, so both brows are done now, and so what I'm going to do is start on the lashes. So for me, because, oops, sorry, reaching out the camera, because my hair just goes right into my lashes, I like to pin it back to do my lashes. So that's what I'm going to do. There are two tubes that come with it. This is the #1 seller, although my #1 seller is still the Uplift. But anyway, so you have your gel tube and your fiber tube. You can use this as many times as you like, as long as you remember gel, fiber, gel, fiber, gel, fiber, gel, fiber, gel, fiber, gel. You always want to, and you want to start with gel and end with gel. So in order to, because otherwise you will probably have problems with the fibers flaking off, because the gel is what holds them in place. So let's do an eye. I'm going to turn you. So I turned off the camera when I was doing that. So, but I will. We're back now, so you'll probably notice a little glip when I splice these together later. So you just apply the gel to your lashes. I generally do the top lashes, try not to blink, which is what I just did, because now I got to clean that off later. But hey, that's good. I can show you how I do that. So then you do the fiber. And notice how that's where I suddenly get my fullness and length, is adding this to the gel. And then I let this sit while I go to the other eye. But since I boo-booed, I typically would clean that up. And so I will show you, I think I've showed you before, I have the end of the angled brush has this little sponge. I keep it nice and clean. And then I use this to clean up. Okay, so I'll use this to clean up the blinky mess. And I just go like that. A little bit with my eye. It's easy right now because I haven't put any gel on that bottom lid. So I'm going to pause there, do the other eye, and come right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I have now gelled and fibered both eyes. So the next step is to, and remember, twist your tube out. This will really help with the way it goes on. So then I finish with a layer of gel. This will prevent the flaking or, little fibers from flying on your face. Now, one of the things, I've been asked is, how do I know when it's time to, and this is when I do my bottom lashes. When do I know it's time to replace my mascara? Well, if you are following all of these steps and you are doing the gel and you are doing the fibers and then you're regelling and then you're noticing that you're still getting some flakage of your fibers, your gel tube you might be getting low on the gel. There are, the typical tricks. You can put it in warm water and you can, to get it to loosen up and use some of it, but eventually you will just run out of gel, and that's when you'll notice you might notice that your fibers aren't sticking anymore because you don't have enough gel for them to stick to. So in order for them to stick and stay, they have to have gel. So that's when you know it is time to reorder. I'm going to finish up. So the thing I do is, in case I did drop any fibers while I was doing it, is I like to do on the low setting. Everybody's got a hairdryer, the low setting, the little cold button. Awesome stuff. Boom. And then there I am. No fibers on my face. The other thing it tends to do is when I do that, it gives my eyelashes a little curl up. I don't use an eyelash curler, but it gives me that little curl. Anyway, so there's brows and lashes. I hope that if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks. Bye.